Hello and welcome to my channel, Nicola Yoga. So we are doing day 26 today of 33 days of yoga. I'm just going to turn my music down just a touch. Better. Okay, so day 26 for herniated disc. So we're going to start Invarasana, so just as I am kneeling. Now if this is uncomfortable, you can adjust, you can come up onto your knees or however feels right for you. So knees are closed, sit bones down to your heels and toes flat to the earth so that your tops of your feet are against your body. And then we're going to place the hands down on the thighs. We're going to pull the shoulders back and down. We're going to grow tall in the spine, tuck it in the pelvis slightly, tucking the chin, and just come into our center. Nice long deep breath, deep down into the core, and releasing with a big sigh. Again, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. So this is going to be an energizing flow. So as we warm up, you probably won't need a sweater. You may need a chair if you need to adjust. So I have a chair handy. I have one block handy. Now if you don't have blocks, you don't have to use blocks, you can use books, whatever works for you. And I also have a strap available. So this is a yoga strap, however you can use a belt, hopefully a soft leather maybe, or a belt from say a dressing gown or whatever works for you. So other than that, we are going to continue. So taking those nice long deep breaths into nice, easy, gentle breathing now as you relax the body. Setting an intention for your practice today. Setting a sankalpa. And if you don't have an intention for your practice today, just maybe being grateful for 3 things in your life. Inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, we're going to raise the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale back down, releasing tension. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale. And exhale. From here, we're going to roll the shoulders up to the ears. Roll the shoulders forwards. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And this particular pose is also good for the shoulders. And Invarasana, very good for the hips. Okay, so we are going to start second pose in bridge. So swinging the legs around. We're going to bring our heels in towards our sit bones, giving ourselves a little hug. Wrapping the arms around the shins if that's available to you, and if it's not, that's okay too. Be where you are, again, not forcing. Or bring the hands behind the hamstrings. So wherever that is for you. And again, grow tall in the spine. Zip up the core, Uddiyana Bandha, shoulders pull back and down, tucking the chin. And breathe. And then slowly, mindfully, as in the Rock and Roll series, we are going to rock and roll onto our back. So one inhale, exhale, coming up. Now when you come up, maybe engage the core so your toes don't reach the earth. So again, inhale, roll back, exhale, come back up. Inhale, back, exhale, come back up. 3 more, just like that. Inhale, and keep the shoulders back and down, engage the core. 2 more, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now on the last one, we're going to carry down slowly onto the back. Coming into bridge. Heels come into the sits bones. Shoulders come away from the body. palms facing down. And breathe. We're going to inhale as we start to tuck the pelvis and raise the hips up. Feet are in line with the knees, knees in line with the hips. Weight is in the shoulders, not in the neck. Neck extends long. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. From here we're going to pulse. We're going to engage the glutes and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Exhale. Hug the knees in towards the chest. And just pulse here, and then we're going to repeat that again. So knees down towards the sit bones. Engage through the feet. Maybe spread out the toes this time. Feet are hip distance apart. Ankles in line with the knees, knees in line with the hips as you slowly tuck the pelvis and start to lift the hips up. Sati Bandha. Svanasana. Bridge pose. Inhale. Imagining that you have a block in between your knees. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release all the way down. This time I'm going to grab my block. I'm going to go a little bit deeper, so hug the knees in towards the chest, rocking backwards and forwards. As you can feel, this is good for the glutes, good for the hamstrings, quads and lower back. So this time we're going to place the block in between the knees. Ground down through the feet, spread out the toes. Feel grounded as you feel the soles of your feet and your heels. And then tucking the pelvis, start to lift the hips up, ground the hands down. Weight is in the shoulders, not in the neck. Engage the glutes and feel that core engagement here. Maybe just place your hand there so you can see what's going on. So your Uddiyana Bandha or your core stems from your pelvic floor all the way up to the start of your ribcage. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying here, raise the arms overhead and rest on the surface behind you. So including the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hug the knees in towards the chest, being mindful not to drop your block. Release the block to the side, and then just allowing small circles with the knees as you massage out your sacral spine. And then rotate the other way. And then again, either rock and roll or swing the legs around as we come back up to seated. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Swing the legs around. Coming onto the knees. Knees again are hip distance apart. Heels in line with the knees. And from here we're going to set up for Camel Ustrasana. So from here again, as we engage the core, we start to tilt forwards and come up onto the knees. Now you can double over your mat for extra support if you need. Again, this can be quite deep, so if you're new to yoga, then I would suggest either staying down on your glutes or just listening to your body. So yoga isn't about pain, yoga isn't about discomfort. If you feel a sharp pain any deeper than a 4 to 6 out of 10, no, if you feel sharp pain, stop. If you feel discomfort any deeper than a 4 to 6 out of 10, go gentler into the pose or come into a resting pose, your choice. So again, it's coming up onto the knees. Now from here, you can either curl under the toes or allow the tops of the feet to rest on the earth. So I'm going to allow the tops of the feet to rest on the earth today. So starting to press the hips forwards, we engage the thighs, engage the glutes. Hands come to the crease of the hips, start to pull the shoulders back, zip up. your core. Uliana Bandha. Tuck in the chin and breathe. Now you can either stay here or we can start to go a little bit deeper. So I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to bring the hands, fingers facing down on your sacral spine. And then again, pull the shoulders back, tuck in the pelvis and press the hips forwards. Now, if you have neck or shoulder issues, please do not go back. So if you have neck or shoulder issues, we're going to go like this and not allow the neck to fold back. So tucking the chin, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Slowly with control, come back up. Exhale. Wiggle out the hips. If you want to go deep on the next inhale, you may be bringing the hands down to your hamstrings. Again, pull the shoulders back and down, tuck in the pelvis, engage the core, press the hips forwards as you start to arch back. Now this time, if you don't have any neck or shoulder issues, you can arch the spine and allow the head to come back. Breathe. With control, coming back up. Dance out the hips. Now, if you are fairly flexible, like me, I've been doing this for a long time, so please do not force your body into a position. Your mind might be ready to go, but your body isn't. You're actually doing more damage. So, from here, you may want to, again, same thing as in the gentler form of the pose or going deeper. So, depending on where you are in your practice. So, again, engage the core, press the hips forwards, engage the quads, engage the glutes. Zip up, grow tall in the spine, tuck in the chin, and then reach the arms back to the heels. Open the chest, allow the head to fall back and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, mindfully, tuck the chin, start to walk back up, and then come into child's pose. So extend the hands out in front, closing the knees, resetting the nervous system, and resetting the spine. Breathe. And then slowly come back up. I'm just going to turn around the other way this time. Okay, so setting up for pigeon or kapotasana. So I'm going to bring the right hand in front of the knee. I'm going to extend the left leg back and walk out the leg as far as you can go. I'm going to allow the heel to come over towards the right side of the body, only as far as your body will allow you to go. Now again, if you need a block, because this hip should not come down to the earth, this hip should be high, the hip should be square, like so, shoulders pull back and down. Allow the block to come here if you need. So squaring off the hips, press the hips forwards in seated pigeon, kapotasana. Breathe. And then when you're ready, maybe coming up onto the fingertips. As you round the fingers, not dumping too much weight in the wrist, sorry. Press the arms back, nice opening the heart here. Pull the shoulders back and down, tuck in the chin. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Walk the hands forwards, coming into sleeping pigeon or nearer kapotasana. Breathe. 5, 4. Nice long deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Keep going. 5 more. And then starting to raise the head. Going to press into the hands as you walk the hands back towards the knees. I'm just going to swing around so you can see me on the other side. However, you can stay where you are. So again, hands come to the knees. And then this time, keeping the left knee in towards the wrist, I'm going to walk my right leg back. So again, walking it back. Checking out your heel to make sure you level the hip in seated pigeon. So again, hand alignment, feeling the 4 corners of your feet, hands, not feet. Curl the fingertips, pressing down on the pads of your fingertips so you feel the engagement of your bundas, the 4 corners of your hands. So your fingers themselves are not touching the earth, just your finger pads. So if you're staying here, this is the alignment. If you want to come up, we're going to walk the heel over towards the right side of the body as you start to open that hip. This is a really good hip opener, the area where we hold emotions. And then inhale as you grow tall in the spine, tuck in the chin, reach the hands back. Breathe. And then slowly walk the hands forwards. Nero Kapotasana or sleeping pigeon. And again, 5 nice long deep breaths here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Now if this is too deep, you can bubble gum the fists, allowing the elbows to be at shoulder distance apart underneath the shoulders. Bubble gum the fists and rest your shoulders on your, rest your forehead on your fists. Or you can use blocks, whatever works for you. Being wherever you are, not forcing. 5 more breaths. And slowly raising the head, walking the hands back up. And then from here, we're going to ground down through the hands. We're going to curl under the back toe. We're going to step the foot back, coming into downward facing dog. Breathe. Walk the feet up to the hands. And breathe. Let it go. Nodding the head, yes. Shaking the head no. Inhale, flat back. Shoulders pull back and down. Micro bend the knees. Engage the glutes. Neck in line with the spine. Spine is long. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Fold in. Spread the arms wide. Bend the knees deeply as we engage the legs. Tuck the pelvis. Nice open heart as the hands reach up overhead. Bringing the palms together, down through heart center. And breathe. So from here, I'm just going to turn so you can see me. Maybe rocking the head from side to side as we release the muscles on the side of the neck. Hands come to the crease of the hips. I'm going to step the right leg back to a 45-degree position, coming into warrior one. Inhale the hands up. Pull the shoulders back and down, grow tall in the spine. Tuck in the chin. Nice bend in that front knee. Now you should be able to see your big toe, or if not, you need to adjust your position. So ankle in line with the knee, ideally, or if you're not that deep, that's okay too. But in alignment, so ankle, knee, hip. Back foot is that 45-degree position. Press into the little toe mound, big toe mound, and your heel. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly plant the hands back down. Step the back foot after you've pivot on the back foot, coming back to our forward fold. Breathe. Inhale, flat back. Extending the neck long, micro bend the knees, engage the glutes, shoulders pull back and down. Nice, long, straight spine. Exhale. Bend the knees deeply, spread the arms out wide, engaging the legs, tuck the pelvis. Nice open heart as the shoulders pull back and down. Palms reach overhead, down through heart center. Hands come to the crease of the hips, stepping the other foot back this time, left foot back, right foot back, doesn't matter, either side, we're doing both anyway. And again, ankle in line with the knee in line with the hip. Back foot's at that 45-degree position, pressing into the small toe mound, big toe mound, and heel. Nice bend in that front knee. You should be able to see your big toe. If not, you need to adjust your position. Hips face forwards, pressing into the hips, and you should be able to engage the hamstring, engage the glutes. Feeling the engagement of the inner thighs will protect the knees. Zipping up, tucking the chin, and then raising the hands overhead. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. And breathe. Now, if this is uncomfortable raising the hands, keep the hands at the hips. Your choice. Everything's choice in yoga. And breathe. 5 breaths here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the hands back to the hips. Pivot on the back foot. Spring off the back foot, come back to tadasana, which is our resting pose or mountain. In samastiti. Maybe rocking the head to one side, back to center, and then the other. Feeling the energy we're creating with the palms of our hands. And breathe. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, bow down to the earth as we swan dive all the way back down. Inhale, flat back, extend the neck long, micro bend the knees, engage the glutes. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths this time. We're going to raise the arms out, level with the shoulders, neck in line with the spine, and breathe. Engage those glutes. Slight micro bend in the knee. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down, bend the knees deeply, come back onto the knees, and then from here coming back to our tabletop position as we transition into locust. So forefinger is at 12 o'clock, spreading out the fingertips, and again feeling the 4 corners of your hands, shoulders pull back and down. And then allowing the hips to come heavy as we tilt forwards, coming all the way down. Elbows come underneath the shoulders, coming into locust. Now you should feel engagement in the core still here. So zipping up, engage the glutes to protect that lower back.
Shoulders pull back and down. Now if this is uncomfortable, allow the elbows to go forwards, just slightly. If you feel sharp pain at any time, release out of the pose. Maybe come into child's pose, mountain pose, which we just showed you, child's pose, or balasana, which we showed you earlier on, or even shavasana, listening to your body all the way through. Inhale and exhale. As you can feel the stretch in your core, you can feel the stretch in your glutes, you can feel the stretch in your shoulders as your shoulders pull back and down, grounding into the earth, tucking the chin. There's a lot going on here. Engagement of the deltoids all the way down your upper arm, across the back of your shoulders, your chest, pressing the chest forwards, and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. Wing out your arms just like a butterfly and rest in on your hands, backs of your hands. Breathe. And then from here, our last pose before Shavasana, we're going to bring the left heel in towards the glute, setting up for half Dhanurasana. So bringing the heel in towards the glute or hand towards the ankle if it doesn't reach. So now allow the, if you have hold of your ankle, now allow the ankle to push back towards the back of the room or away from you. So you engage the quads, you engage the glute, and you feel the stretch in the shoulder. And release. Repeating on the other side. So this is half Dhanurasana or half bow pose. B-O-W. Okay, so we're going to reach the other hand towards the ankle or around the ankle. Again, ground down through the elbow and the palm of the hand as you pull the shoulder back and down, tucking the chin. And then engaging the quad, the glute. Start to press the ankle away from your shoulder. So you feel the stretch in the shoulder. Shoulder pulls back and down. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax in. Now, if you have this pose in your regular practice, you can do the next pose. However, I wouldn't suggest it if you're not used to it, because it is quite deep. I know myself, and I haven't done it for a while. It is a deep stretch. So please listen to your body. So this time we're going to reach both hands back towards the ankles. And if you can hold the ankles, that's okay too. This time we're going to flex the feet and start to raise up. 5, 4, tuck the chin. 3, 2, 1. Release down and breathe. And slowly press back in. And we're going to finish in child's pose. So knees come out wide this time, mat distance apart. Big toes come towards together, allowing the sit bones to come down to the heels as we finish off here. Walking the hands out in front. Or be mindful wherever you are. Shoulders are back into their sockets, not overstretching the shoulder joint. Or if you wish, making it more restful, you can bring one arm so it rests at the top of the knee, and then the other, and then maybe resting on one ear, and breathe. And then slowly raise your head on the inhale and rest on the other ear. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths as you settle in. Again, resetting the nervous system, resetting the spine as we settle in. And slowly, mindfully bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. And we're going to finish in Invarasana or Hero Pose. So you can have the knees out wide or together, whatever speaks more to you. Reaching the arms out wide, palms facing up as we slowly bring the hands up, together, and down through heart center. Grow tall in the spine, tuck in the pelvis. Shoulders pull back and down, tuck in the chin. Letting the eyes closed, just allowing your breath to nurture your body. 5 breaths here. Hands come to your middle of your brows. May be happy, may be healthy, may be peaceful. Namaste. Thank you everyone for sharing in our practice today. I hope you enjoyed this flow. If you did, please let me know. What did you think of the tadasana, the deep hip stretch? And how did you get on with camel? Because I know that is a challenging pose. Please let me know. Or how did you find Dhanurasana? So 3 challenging poses here. So the Dhanurasana was when we were down on our belly and we did half bow and then full bow. So we brought the heels in towards the ankles and we also stretched the shoulders by taking the feet away from the shoulders. So let me know how you got on. I'd love to hear from you. And it helps me to adjust the videos as I go along. So congratulations, you are at the end of day 26. We're almost there. I have another 7 days left. So are you still with me? Okay, so this was designed particularly for herniated discs. However, anyone can do this. It will help anything, resetting your energy. So I will see you again tomorrow, day 27. And please enjoy the rest of your day.